Morning guys, welcome back to my channel. This is a nice crispy one in New Zealand. I am going to do a couple of different shots of framing. So two of them, this one's going to be in outside frame, and which will then be spray painted. I'm not sure what colors we have left, but yeah, so I'm gonna try and see if I can get something that matches the design. This is one of our family friends. She completed her very first diamond painting, and because she knows that I do framing, she's asked if I could please frame it for her. So that's the one. And then we've got Rosie. So again, because we're doing a Rosie series, I will be doing the framing separately. That way they all bunch together nicely. Alright, so first off we're going to put aside these two, and we're just going to stick with Rosie here. I have various different backings. What I have found with when I do canvas framing, it goes a lot better if I actually still have a backing for it. So here's some leftover foam board that we have. I also use, it's not a foam board, it's more of a plastic type thing. I'm just trying to bring you guys in. You can see the little holes in there. It's like a cardboard box but plastic, so that works quite well. The lighting doesn't seem to be super cool in here. I thought it would be enough. Let me just see. There we go. Right, I don't know how much of a difference that's going to make. Not really. I think it's probably just the way that I'm angled. I'm kind of facing out of the garage because the garage is currently more of a storage unit because the shed is being redone, or not necessarily redone, but it's going to get some walls and ceiling. So everything that's normally in the shed is now inside the garage. Okay, so back to it. So foam board. Now I'm not very precise with my measurements. I should probably be, but I'm not. So I kind of just wing it really. So I go there, and I give it a little slice there. And that's where I'm up to, and then a little slice there. Okay. Right. So previously with one of my other framings, what I did was I had an extra bit left that I wanted to cut off after the canvas was already on it, and yeah, cut right through my canvas. So whatever it is now, that's what it's going to be. Okay. I thought I'd do this video because you normally just see the framings on YouTube of people buying frames. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I just happen to not be able to really find frames apart from a 40 by 50, which I know Rosie is a 40 by 50. What the heck? Sorry guys, just bear with me. So as you guys well know, normally if you do it off camera there's no issues, but as soon as you do it on camera everything will go wrong. That can go wrong, including whatever is chewing up this right now. Oops. Okay, that's as good as it's gonna get. Alright, so where was I? Oh yeah, with there's nothing wrong with buying a frame and then just doing your framing that way. I just find getting frames in the sizes a bit difficult, so I opted for making them. Now here we go. Oh, see, there we go there. And there, yep, and there. Okay, cool. So I'll show you guys the wood that I use to make my framing currently. So the chap at the hardware store was nice enough to cut it up for me in lengths so I could fit it in my car. I've got a small hatchback, so I can't really have huge pieces of wood. So this is a 1.2 square pine, and then I use that to make my frames. Alright guys, I'm going to start this one here. Actually, now that I think of it, I could probably just make the frame and just not frame it. Yeah, okay, let's do that. I'm going to grab a pencil. Rightio. So, obviously, I want to try and make this longer side is going to be on the outside, so to speak, of said frame, because I think it will offer a bit more stability to it. So they are going to be at an angle, so it's going to be something like that, and then something like that. Okay. We do have a miter saw, so I'm just going to wangle you guys that way. I will be, while I'm working with the miter saw, I will be putting in some music because it does make one heck of a racket. So here we go. I'll pause you guys and get back to you soon. Okay, so we have the miter saw set up. Just going to plug everything in. I did find a piece of leftover wood that I was using before for a different framing, so it's actually going to work out quite nicely. Okay. Rightio guys, block those ears. Just a little teeny tiny piecey. Alright, so I'm just going to swing you guys over. Yeah, so I got that wrong, because I was working on the outside of it, where it was actually, it's actually good that I'm doing that because I've done this before. So it's kind of a lesson to my fellow viewers out there, that you just need to make sure that you're actually working on the inside of the picture and not on the outside, because it's not an outside frame, it's an inside frame. Now, I am by no means a carpenter, so this is all just trial and error, and I learn every time I make a new frame. Okay, so now what I do, just to make life a bit easier, is I use this as a template for the next one. That way I don't need to remeasure, so to speak. I guess you probably need to measure, and that is probably why I am not a carpenter, because I just wing it. So I'm going to get it that way. Ooh. Right guys, so I've already cut two of the sides. equal length. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the other two sides, and then I'll come back, do a say screenshot so to speak, and then because I need to go and find a plaster, and then also I don't have my goggles on, I wear specs, so I've actually not been very safe. I need to go and get my specs, that way I'm protecting my eyes as well. Right guys, see you soon. Right guys, I'm back. So I've done the cutting. But on the top it's flush, so it's just the initial cut that I made on these ones that were wrong. Sorry about the sniffing, it's just a bit chilly out here, so it's giving me the sniff. Now I use a staple gun, or stapler, or whatever you want to call it. So you get these ones, they work really well. I'm just a wuss, I don't have enough power to, you know, punch it through. So Mum B was nice enough, we got a Zito, what is it called, staple nail gun, 12 volt. So it's wireless, so it's got a rechargeable battery on this. It does shoot in nails as well as staples. When we just got it, we were really playing around with it quite a bit because it's just heaps of fun. Alright, so I'm just going to take the diamond painting out of the way because we don't need that at the moment. Now these little extra blocks, that is just to stabilize the frame. Now I will see at a later stage, after I've put the frame together, how flimsy it is, because if they're still not secure enough, I normally put a middle bar in as well, just to provide it with some more security. Alright, so I went and messed that about. Is that right? Let's see. Alright, okay. So we've got these little handy guys just to help me hold it securely. I saw Julie crafted using that rope frame. Now we haven't completely gotten the hang of that one, so we're still using this one, so we're fine with that. So a bit more down. Okay, so it's not completely flush. Just give that a bit of a file there. That one good? That's good. Alright, yeah, that's much better. Okay. Normally I have Mum be around to give me a hand, but they've gone to church. So I can't do it on my own. It's just a lot easier when you have two hands or two people. Alright, so I've got the one. I normally set up the other one as well, but we're just going to give this a go first. Again, sorry for the sniffy. Right, so I chuck my staple in along that way, and then I turn it, flip it around, and I do it on the other side as well. Alright, cool. So let's do this side first, that way I can take the frame off if needs be. Where's my little plank? Got a little plank that I can put there just for extra security. There we go, boom. Right, as you can see, there we go. So then I normally take this off because you're not going to get to the other side if you don't take it off. So just be careful because it's not completely secure yet. Boom. Right, okay. So I'm going to do that to all four sides, and then I'll get back to you guys again, and I'll show you how to put these in, and then we'll see how flimsy or whether it's secure enough just to pull the frame over. Keep in mind we do have a backing board as well, so that does provide some security. I am just, you know, rather safe than sorry, because the ideally you don't need any hangings, because the way it's going to be, this is going to be almost form the hanging area where you can hang it on. So we want to make double sure that that is secure. Okay guys, be with you soon. Hi guys, so in essence this is our frame that we will then pull the canvas over. So my test, because it's very scientific, is I wobble it around. Now you can see there isn't really any give, so I think this is going to be secure enough without having to put a bar through the middle here. For instance, this guy is looking pretty good. I don't need to do anything with it at all. So I'll catch up with you guys a little later on the post review, and then we'll come back and do the framing of Rosie. Morning guys, just finalizing the framing for Rosie the Riveter. Okay, so I've got a frame. This is a foam board. Don't know if you guys can see, let me just twist that so I can see what you are seeing. Right, so we've got a bit of ruckus coming up, so just be aware. Okay, so this is just a quick securing of the foam board. It just makes the whole process a lot easier. That foam board's not going anywhere anytime soon. Well, shouldn't do. Okay. There's not a lot of hangover on this DP, but it's okay. We can make that work. So my circle's a little bit higher than what I'm normally used to. The garage is in a bit of a state at the minute because the shed's being redone, so everything is in here at the moment. Okay, so again, I'm just eyeballing this. I am no professional. I have been thinking about just, instead of just doing the normal framing, playing around with the router and maybe doing a design or something, but I'll see how I get on with that. Alright, you can't really see what I'm doing at the minute. Oh, you know, it's because I don't really have any support on this. So we'll just pull that one out. There's a screwdriver. Okay, so this might have to move to the floor where I've previously spray varnished painting. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, you guys can see what I'm getting up to. So we're just really spot checking this. Too much overhang on that side. So first I'm just going to secure it to the frame before I go nuts on stapling this on. Okay, right, I think we're good. Hold a moment. There we go, that one's better. I will be hammering them in when I'm done. They're not flush. So the reason why they're not flush at the minute is because I don't have anything, let's see here, I don't have any pressure that when I'm pushing on it. So let's turn it around this way. So as you can see, I'm just pulling it tight. So you can't really tell from that, but you can tell that she's kind of straight. Ooh. She's straight out that way. Right. So I don't know whether electric stapler has gone walkabout. I'm assuming it's probably in the shed somewhere being used for whatever it is. Oh goodness me, okay. Can't stay on my knees for very long on the concrete. So okay, so there's a slight, as you can see, it's kind of poofy, but we'll pull that straight when we do the other side. So as you can see, pulling it straight, come along. There we go. Right. Now again, this is, you're just doing the one just to kind of see if this is actually where you want it and whether or not, because I'm still kind of feeling that it's not 100% flat. So I'm just going to pull off the bottom one. Okay, there's a tongs, pliers. I don't know. Pliers to me imply something electrical. So are these still pliers? Tongs again is, you know, those things that you use to turn your meat in the barbecue. Possibly not tongs either. Right, so this is not the fastest process in the world, but we'll get there. Alright, okay, so let's do that second one. So it will be a bit more taut as we go along, securing it a bit more with every staple that we put in. The one I did last week for a raffle I was having at work went a lot quicker, but again that one was also a damn sight smaller than this one. Right. That one. Now, because the car normally goes into the garage, I just keep track of the staples that I remove so that I can make sure that those go in the bin. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so I am kind of happy with how it's looking at the moment. Let's see. Okay, I need to come a bit forward, down. There we go. Right, so we're just going to add some more staples to this now. Again, this is not my normal work surface. Okay. So this we just fold in very nicely. Got a little. Okay, that's not going to go in the wood, so let's just move that angle. There we go. Oh, very nice. Even if I say so myself. Right. Next corner. Okay, so just to demonstrate how I get my those pesky ones that did not want to pull back a bit, so I've got it on the corner there. Alright, so you just angle it on the corner. Trust your friend. Move that over there. So this just provides that support at the bottom of the frame. Hopefully Mumbo is awake now because I'm making a ruckus. And their bedroom is pretty much alongside the garage. Okay, so sometimes what happens is they don't necessarily go in nice and flush, but it is flat, so I'm not too fussed about it. So the main thing is just that you don't want anything to stick out, because afterwards I will put duct tape around it just to finish it off nicely. Okay, is that all of them now? Alright, so we're just going to again do the corners. So I'm going to just stop it here, and then I'll come back to you guys. It's just going to be stapling all around as I did before, and then I'll come around and show you guys when I'm done. Alright guys, I'm back upstairs. I'm just finalizing the last bit of Rosie. What is that? Got a bit of something in there. Let me just get it tweezers. It was done in the garage, so that might just be a bit of fluffy or something. Alright, okay. So I've done the top part and the bottom part already. I just wanted to show you guys before I finish off. I trimmed it down so it's flush with the wood. Yeah, the little pieces I cut off, right? So all I really do is, I don't know if you can see, no you can't, so let's just angle this up a bit. Okay, let's see, right, so from there, so all you really do is you grab your duct tape. Okay, and I don't go over too far, just a tad, right, and then you go all along the drills, covering the white exterior bit, or extra bit, however you want to call that. You see, that was fine, and then press record and then boom, sticking together. Okay, and there. That PC. Okay, what I have realized is duct tape doesn't necessarily like to be cut. It's more of a tear. But in this instance, it doesn't have much of a choice. Okay, cool. So, just when we come to the corners, dial you guys back down again. Right. So when we get to the corners, we want to make them nice and flush, so we're just going to cut in to the corner and bring that one down. And then, I don't know how to angle it, you're just going to cut off a teeny tiny bit, just a little triangle, as you can see. Stick that over there. Now before I stick the side down, I just want to do it to the other side as well. One still to come. There we go. Right, and then we're just going to stick, I pull it a bit, not too tight, because it does kind of tend to come loose if you pull it too tight. Just enough so it sticks nicely. Just give it a rub over the wood pieces there. Then what I do is just to stick down, so when you do that it's not nice and flush, so you just kind of cut that little piecey. So let me just show you. So this is now cut, so you can just kind of stick that in there so it's nice and flattened down. Right, okay, so the other side I also just give a cut. It's really difficult. I don't know whether I should get, you know, like a head cam. But then again, that might make you a bit nauseous, because me moving around, and so maybe we won't do that. We'll figure out something so you don't have to look at my arm the whole time. Right, that one and that one, and stick that down. Right, there we go. And then, so as you can see, it's just to finish it off. It's not a requirement. It's just it finishes the frame off nicely compared to that. Right, so I'm just going to stick this down. I'm not going to move the camera again. Oh no, that's not going to be enough. Luckily, I've got some more. I loves me some duct tape. And no, I don't have any duct tape in my basement. This is purely just for crafting purposes. So no need to call the police, because I've got an abundance of duct tape. Sorry, just a second of concentration while I match up the line of the drills. And if it's also any consolation just on the having someone in the basement statement, we don't have a basement. So there we go. Ooh, this piece is a bit shinier than the other duct tape, but I don't think it will make much of a difference there. Okay, so with this one, because there's a little lip here, I don't normally put in any other hanging material. That seems to be sufficient. Because you can just, when you have your nail on the wall or your hook or whatever it is that you want to use, you don't need any extra hanging material. Right, so almost there, guys. Then we can have a look at Rosie in her full glory. She's really been a very nice diamond painting to work on. Oop, sorry, sweet. And I'm sure my aunt will really like it. Does anyone know what the the British equivalent is to Rosie. Alright, great. So, you know what guys, it's probably not the best, but it's not horrible at the back. And to be perfectly honest, you don't really look at the back. You put it up on the wall and that's it. You know? Okay, so just sticking the duct tape down on the edges. Alright, and I'm going to tilt you up so we can have a final look at Rosie. There she is, guys. She came out really, really nice. I'll put in all the shop details in the description as well. Please check them out. Get yourself a Rosie, why not? Alright guys, thank you very much for checking in and watching the framing video. I've really enjoyed doing this for you guys. There is another framing video on its way for an outside frame that I'll be posting soon as well. Thank you very much again for checking in. If you haven't subscribed, please click that subscribe button to see more content, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.